Seemed like a good first.
I think it's a good start.
Good start.
I don't think it closes the deal. I don't think Anthony Rendon's
No.
he's making paper.
He's making it to free agency.
Yeah, right.
Make no mistakes about that. I mean, isn't the Nats exclusive window up until November? Maybe November 1st. I could be wrong. I'll double check that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he's going to make it to free agency.
Yeah, because once the season is over is when essentially free agency starts.
I think they're gonna have to be the highest bidder in all likelihood. So he'll get an offer or multiple offers, and they're gonna have to outbid whoever it is, the Cubs or whoever. But bottom line, they're gonna have to be the highest bidder probably if they want to keep Anthony Rendon.
By the way, the Cubs parted ways with Joe Madden yesterday.
Right.
Rumors that he's going to go to the Angels.
I guess he worked in that organization for 30 years.
Well, it's pretty much a lock. That's why they fired Osmus. They wouldn't have fired Osmus after 1 year if they knew they didn't have him.
Yeah.
They'll probably announce that, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or whenever they can announce it.
Yeah.
He did work there for a while.
I don't know why it got weird with the Cubs there down the stretch. I know they lost their last 8 or 9 or whatever it was, but it just seemed kind of weird all year with Madden and the Cubs. But whatever. I think it's good for us as Nats fans, right? Because I think Joe Madden's pretty darn good. So it's good.
Yeah. And for him, I mean, he goes to L.A. and he has Mike Trout and he's got Ohtani, and they're going to have to go out and sign Garrett Cole. I mean, they have to get pitching, and he'll be the number 1 pitcher in free agency. So if they can do that, he'll have some pieces to work with.
But in terms of the Rendon deal, I think it's great. I mean, they show that they're serious, and anytime you offer a guy $30 million a year, so you're serious, you're in the game.
But doesn't it kind of feel like what they did with Bryce?
Maybe, supposedly because there's less deferrals. It's a more significant offer. Hopefully he interprets it that way. But at the end of the day, I think they're going to have to be the highest bidders. If they want to keep Anthony Rendon, he's the kind of guy that I don't think he's necessarily interested in being the highest paid, but I also think he's not necessarily interested in giving you a hometown discount.
He must be fairly compensated.
He just wants to be fairly compensated, and he strikes me as the kind of guy that'll be happy wherever he is.
In the RBIs like he did this year, he's in a position of power to negotiate.
Yeah.
He just is.
Yeah.
And look who his agent is.
Yes, Boris.
His agent doesn't say, yeah, we'll give you the hometown. Take many deferrals as you want.
No,
he's not going to do that.
It's clearly a good start for the Nats, but the numbers need to go higher if you want to retain him, if he's going to stay here.
All right, let's go to Gary. He might have some offers that some of the boys might be interested in.
Gary.
Go to Gary in D.C. Hey, Gary, what's up, man? Going with the Junks.
Hey, I work at the Beacon Hotel. It's not that close to the ballpark, but
where is that?
I'd offer you a couple. It's 17th and Rhode Island, Northwest.
Right. How far is that from here?
20 minutes.
20
Uber.
minutes.
20 minutes in the Uber?
Yeah, but you're welcome to a couple of rooms tonight if you want.
Look at that. That's pretty darn nice.
Appreciate the offer.
That's a great offer.
Stay on hold.
Yeah,
Stay on hold. Do not
get
thumb
the
your
info.
nose. Stay on hold.
Oh, we want to keep every option open.
If we don't use it tonight, we'll use it in a future event.
That's the way to think.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much. You're a good man. Thank you, buddy.
You're a benevolent man. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
It is appreciated.
It's just one of those deals where, I mean, everyone's going to be facing with it. Game starts at 8. It's going to be a ton of pitching changes. This thing's going to go till 11
Probably
plus.
So.
What's the average game?
305 or 310.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to go to midnight. This game's going to go to midnight.
Yeah.
And that's assuming there's no extra innings.
Right.
Unless Max is just mowing them down in quick fashion.
Which we'd love to see.
Which I actually think he's
That would
going
be
to
ideal.
do.
I think he's going to do that at times. For sure. All I'm focused on, I'm telling you, Max is going to be great. He's going to be good enough.
You're focused on Strauss or Corbin coming in the 6th or 7th.
No, I'm focused on the bats. Okay. I don't want to see bagels up in the first few, like that. No hits in the first few innings.
May see that. Like
that's going to make me nervous.
Man. It's baseball.
Baseball.
See, there's a listener who's tweeting us basically Post-it notes, but he's going through the batting averages of every Nationals. He's doing his own splits of the Nationals hitters against Woodruff, and it was not good.
It doesn't matter. He's only going to be there for 2 innings.
Right?
Yeah.
He's only going to be there for 2 innings.
It'll be Woodruff, and then they'll bring in Peralta, and then they'll bring in Lyles, and then they'll bring in Suter.
But I do think that gives them an advantage. I do think it gives them a bit of an advantage.
Well, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe, if they're throwing strikes.
They'll come in there, and they're going to be fresh arms.
Don't walk anybody. Don't walk, guys.
It makes me nervous.
Look, the Brewers, the Brewers were hot in the month of September, but they went out to Colorado in must-win games, and they got swept.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the bullpen that wasn't that great. Hader gave up a game-winning home run to the Rockies on Saturday. They can be hit.
For sure. And
So
I think
I feel good. You got to feel good about Max. You know, Strasburg coming in to start an inning or inheriting runners, who knows? Because, you know, we're not used to seeing that. But, look, you got your best 3 guys available if needed, and the lineup's been good. All right? They scored a bunch of runs in the last 8 games. It's at home. They're going to be playing the freaking Shark song if par is up. I mean, you feel good, but anything can happen. So it's a 50-50 ball.
the problem is Soto has been a little lost, right? In September, he's hit 220. His last 7 days, he's hit 158. His last 15 days, he's hit 105. You know, he's just been just a little bit off.
It's the dew theory, EB. Dew in a big spot.
So
A Soto explosion.
hopefully he's kind of figured that out, but he's not exactly coming into this game on fire.
On fire, yeah.
By any stretch. But he's been so clutch all year long, you still have high expectations for him. What a year the kid had. Oh, my God.
Oh, I know.
You know?
Well, a bunch of their guys had incredible
Isn't he
years.
still 20 years old?
20
Hasn't
years
turned
old.
21 yet?
Hit 34 bombs, had 110 runs driven in, and, you know, no sophomore slump there by any stretch. But he is struggling a little bit right now, so hopefully he figures it out. It's one guy maybe, and not to say concerned is the right word, but, you know, it's somebody you're going to keep an eye on and hope he's able to contribute like he has all year.
You think